Hi. So, I was decided to record this video because I seen a logic puzzle appear on, the good old YouTube. And it's a question that was supposedly like some kind of entrance thing for Oxford. And I just want to be real. The way of solving this puzzle is complete bullshit because it doesn't have anything to do with logic. It's more or less fucking mind reading. Because there is no way there's any logic into solving this puzzle the way they fucking said it's to be solved, right? Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you the problem. I will attempt to use the PlayStation stickers and editing to describe the puzzle, or to show the puzzle as best as possible. Okay, so the puzzle is, so you have 3 shapes on the bottom and 2 on the top, in kind of like a pyramid sort of vibe, but if you didn't have the top part of the pyramid, like that kind of structure. And so it is a blue square. This is going like, it'd be bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, in the way that I'm gonna like name these off. So it's a blue square, a green triangle, a yellow circle, a green or a blue triangle, and then a green circle. So, to me, apparently, I don't know what the answer is because I didn't watch the whole video, but most likely I'm fucking wrong, seeing as how the logic in that video seemed to be going about how this shit is done. So this is where, I realized that this isn't a logic puzzle. This is more or less just a puzzle to see how stupid people really are. Because to me, whatever answer they can give, I'm not saying I'm the fucking smartest man in the world or the fucking universe or some shit, but it's the fact of, to me, whatever answer he gives, if it doesn't match mine, it really mentally, to me, makes no fucking sense as to how it could be anything else. So, basically, the question is, where's the prize? Because I'm assuming, which is confusing as hell to me, because the way I see this is that it's not a question of where's a prize, it's more or less like a question of literally anything else. But I'm guessing when they demonstrated this question to people getting into Oxford, they used actual shapes of different colors and stuff, and was like, oh, okay, well, a prize is hidden under one of these, where's the prize at? So, basically, I'm not gonna say the names that the dude said in the video because I can't remember them. So so 2 people, right? Person A, person B, right? Okay, so person A is told the shape, of which one has the prize, and person B is told the color. So I didn't watch the whole video, as I've stated, so I don't know what the fuck. But so basically, how the guy was describing this is that they basically used some weird fucking telekinetic bullshit that was quote-unquote logic to, figure out what shape was what, or to figure out both the shape and the color to know which one had the prize. And now I'm gonna be real. No matter what that man says, to me that is the most bullshit of all. Because here's the thing, right? To me, it's more or less a question of nothing what that guy says. To me, the question is a generic question that you would see in a school problem, oh, what is, I'm just gonna give a fucking example, right? What is the next, it's basically those puzzles you see in first grade. Basically the question is to me would be, okay, what is the next shape of the pattern here, and besides that, what would be the color of that shape? So to me the answer would be, it would be a yellow square, because if you think about it from the logic, right? So just think for a second. So the color in pattern would be blue, green, yellow, blue, green, and that's for all 5 of them. So of course the next one would be yellow, right? That's logical. And then you got the shapes, which the shapes would be, it would be square, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. So of course the next one would have to be square. because of the situation of, okay, there's a square on every, like, sixth interlude, you know? So basically, the answer would have to be a yellow square. Now, there's not a yellow square there, so I can see where if they were using physical models, where this wouldn't be the answer. However, that's not what we're fucking here for. What we're here for is me to bitch and complain about how I fucking hate this problem because it's stupid. Because it doesn't make any sense. So, what the guy described in the video that these people have perfect logical reasoning, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Plus, it's the fact of the way they described how they figured out this puzzle was by basically staying silent until they both somehow narrowed down the options in their mind. Now, what the fuck? Because it was something like along the lines of, it was like, okay, if they were if the guy was chose the color, you know, and nobody, you know, said they knew where the answer was because they stayed silent, then okay, that would mark out the blue, or that would mark out the yellow circle. And then apparently somehow it'd be like, okay, well, so the square's the only one, since the dude didn't say anything about, like, you know, the prize being under the square or some shit. She knows it wasn't the square, so the only ones left are the green circle, green triangle, and blue triangle. And then I guess from there would be, okay, well, it can't be anything in green, so it'd have to be the blue triangle. That's probably the answer. Then again, I didn't watch the video. But I guess if you have perfect logical fucking reasoning, that makes a lot of fucking sense, right? Well, logical reasoning is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because me saying what I just said earlier about how it would have to be a yellow square, even though it wasn't there, that is the logical answer to me, because, you know, the fucking yellow square, that's how patterns work, that's how a situation works. To me, the question isn't where the prize, to me the question is, where is the next part of the pattern? And so, you know the fuck what? I'm not wrong. To me, I am not fucking wrong. Some dude in a fucking savvy suit there at a college could tell me I'm fucking stupid. But you know what? I'm fucking not. Your question's dumb, and it's not logical, it's fucking retarded. So, really, basically, like, I can see where the logic goes, though. I'm smart enough to know that the logic is, okay, it's sound what they're going for, you know. I guess the quote-unquote actual logic of it makes sense, right? But to me, its actual logic has no fucking logic. So as you can see about my fucking 20-minute rant, that clearly, or whatever, however long this has been, you can clearly see that I have an issue with this question. And it's not so much of the issue of the people involved of being like, oh, wow, they're really stupid. No, the issue that I have is the people who came up with the question and decided what the answer would be. Because those people think they're smart enough to design a question like that and, like, have it be for smart people. But, you know, somebody's knowledge is only knowledge is debated in the same way. Knowledge is the same thing of having an opinion, right? You're only right dependent on, you know, the context. Like, you know, you're only as right as someone's willing to tell you you are. So it's the same with being smart. You're not smart unless somebody says you're smart. Like, right? Because it's the thing of, like, you know, smartness isn't defined by puzzles you solve or shit that you do. The smartness is designed in the way of what is, of all the things you could come up in your mind with what would be the quote-unquote correct answer for that sort of thing, what would be, like, you know, the smart part would be, like, how many answers can you come up with and which one seems more logically sound to you rather than it being an actual problem. It's the thing where, like, okay, let's use an example here. It's like if you're helping your dad with a car or something, you know, and your dad does a dumb thing, but you realize what he needs to do properly. I get, okay, you want to be nice, you know, you're not going to be like, wow, you're fucking stupid. See, you're not going to do that, because that's not what people do. What you're going to do is you're going to be like, you're going to volunteer your option as like, okay, hey, maybe you should try doing this. Like, you know, kind of kick it around, make it sound like you have no idea what you're talking about, but, you know, they'll probably get a kick out of it and be like, oh, I mean, fuck it, why not, right? I can't do it I can't fix it the way I'm doing it. and then they try it, and it works depending on if you actually knew it was going to work or not. So it's that sort of thing to me, where it's like, that question is dumb, but I can see where I could be considered stupid when it came to that question. So, like, look, I ain't fucking looking to get into Harvard or Oxford or anything. I really don't give that much of a shit. I just wanted to point out, I just wanted to have a long ass rant about how much I hate that fucking question because of how stupid it is, as well as, like, cause me, it's the thing of that question isn't smart. Alright, I can see where the logic part is, but that question is as easy to solve as that question, in finding its answer, is as easy to solve as the version I gave to you, which is the incorrect version of the problem, but it's the same idea of, well, you're finding the shape and color of the next one in the sequence, rather than it being the one that the prize is under. But you can see where I'm going with this, right? So, I don't know. I like literally, I just watched this video too, or watched half of it, and then decided to record this video to bitch and complain about it because, I want to make myself look smart on the interwebs. But yeah, so that's my standing on it. So the question is kind of stupid, and I hope, most likely, the dude who made the question, or girl, whoever, most likely that person ended up like 100% being like, look at me, I designed the best question in the world. It's like the thing of like the first joke ever made kind of shit, where it's like, oh my god, that's the funniest motherfucker ever, he created the first joke. Like, so yeah, that's the plot of this video. I'm probably gonna end it now, but that's the that's the basic gist of what I was trying to get across in this video, is how much I hate that problem, and also how much I don't hate it, but how much I dislike the fact that about, maybe, I don't know, I haven't checked the stats in a while, but about 60% of you aren't subscribed to the channel but still watching the video. So how about you try subscribing? I mean, it can't hurt. It's free, it's not like it's gonna like detriment you and put you out of work and probably, take away your ability to walk and your house and your wife and kids that you lost in the divorce. But yeah, you should totally try doing that at some point. I try to make content whenever I can. It's more of a thing of just I'm too lazy to, mainly to edit. I'm fine with recording, I'm just really lazy to edit. So, I don't know. I got some videos coming out pretty soon, though, that you guys are going to like. Recorded an entire game recently, which I'm pretty fucking mad about the ending, but it'll be fine. Life sucks, and then you move on. So, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video and listening to me bitch and complain about something that really doesn't make any sense or have any, real big standing in the grand scheme of things. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.